So let's start here by identifying that this is a quadratic. A quadratic is a variation of y equals x squared, and it'll be generally a parabola opening either upward or downward. Here, they're asking us for the minimum value of that quadratic, of that parabola. And that's a code word for the idea of the vertex. So let's talk about how to get the vertex. There are two main ways to find the vertex, the x value of the vertex of a parabola. If that parabola is in ABC form, which looks like this, then the x value of the vertex can be found by arranging negative b over 2a. If, on the other hand, it's in a factored form, which looks something like that, after it's been factored, then the x value of the vertex would be the average of the zeros. So for instance, let's say we had something in factored form that looked like this: x plus 7, x minus 5. Well, if we want the zeros, which are the x-intercepts, you can find x-intercepts by making y equal 0. And then from there, you're able to use your zero product rule, which says you can set each of those parentheses equal to 0. And you get your two answers. X is negative 7 and x is 5. Now, just imagining that on a graph, we know this parabola here passes by negative 7 and 5 on the x-axis. So just imagining a parabola that has that shape, it's more to the left than it is to the right. So the vertex is going to be the halfway point between the negative 7 and the 5. That's why the x value of the vertex is the average of the zeros, because you have the 2 points, and if we take advantage of the fact that a parabola is symmetrical, we know that the vertex has to be right in the middle. The SAT kind of loves that idea, because if, on the other hand, on a harder question, you're told that we have some parabola, and for that parabola, we know that the height at 2 different points is equal. So let's just imagine that we know that we have an equal height when x equals 5 and x equals 10. So a fancy way to say that would be f of 5 equals f of 10 for some parabola. Well, knowing almost nothing else about the parabola, we know that the x value of the vertex